Fill yourselves with love, pure and true. In its embrace, we are made anew. In every heart, let mercy flow. Let mercy flow. In its light, our spirits grow. Love's the thread that weaves through our days. Guiding us gently in mysterious ways. Binds us tightly with bonds that stay. In His love we stay. Through this love we find our way. In every moment, love holds sway. With every breath, let love abide. In its grace, our hearts reside. Above all, close yourselves with love's embrace. Close yourselves. In its arms, we find our place. It binds us in perfect harmony. And let's love. In this love, we find our destiny. Yo, love's the thread on the beat we live. Forgive like He forgave, that's the way we give. In His grace, every heart we lift. Peace and unity, that's the gift. Every word and deed loves the theme. In His light, we live the dream. Love's our guide every day. In His love, we find our way. In the stillness, let love remain. In His embrace, free from pain. With hearts renewed and spirits bright. In His love we stone. In His love we find our light. Through this love we find our way. In every moment, love holds sway. With every breath, let love abide. In His love we stay. In His love we stay. Through this love we find our way. In every moment, love holds sway. With every breath, let love abide. In His grace, our hearts reside. 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 In every moment, love will sway. We find our light. In Jesus' love, we find our peace. In His arms, hope will never cease. Each day His love becomes our song. In His forgiveness we belong. Christ's love guides us ever so bright. Illuminates our path, shows us the light. With His grace we walk the way. In His love we find our stay. In His love our hearts ascend. Each day His love we defend. Each day His love we defend. With every beat His peace we sing. In His grace we find our strength. In Jesus' love we find delight. In Jesus' light, His embrace, we gain new sight. It binds us in perfect unity. Perfect unity. In His love we find our destiny. Love's the beat that moves our soul. Forgiveness and hope, making us whole. In His goodness we find our way. Divine good never, day by day. With every verse, every prayer. In His love we feel the care. With every rhyme, every beat. In His love we find our feet. In stillness His love calms our hearts. His love calms. In His arms pain departs. With hearts renewed we follow His light. Walk the way. In His love everything's right. Love our hearts ascend. Each day His love we defend. Each day His love we defend. With every deed His peace we sing. In His grace we find our strength. In this love our hearts ascend. Each day His love we defend. We defend. love we defend. In His grace we find our spring. In Jesus' love we find the light. In Jesus' His embrace we gain new sight. It binds us in perfect unity, perfect unity. In His love we find our destiny. In Jesus' love we find the light. In Jesus' love, in His embrace we gain new sight. It binds us in perfect unity, perfect unity. In His love we find our destiny. In Jesus' love we find the light. In Jesus' light, in His embrace we gain new sight. It binds us in perfect unity, perfect unity. In His love we find our destiny. In His love we feel the care. We feel the care of every rhyme, every beat. In His love we find our destiny. In His love we find our destiny. In His love we find our destiny. Love's the beat that moves our soul, forgiveness and hope, making us whole. In His goodness we find our way, divine goodness, walking together day by day. With every verse, every prayer, in His love we feel the care. With every rhyme, every beat, in His love we find our feet. In stillness His love calms our heart. His love calms. In His arms pain departs. With hearts renewed we follow His light. Renewed heart. In His love everything's right.
Jesus' love is the light of day. In every heartache and every trial, His love's worth the while. He brings hope and a peaceful smile. His love's a river flowing wide. In His grace we can confide. Through every storm and every rain, He takes the pain. In His love we're whole again. In His touch we find our strength. In His arms we go to great lengths. In His arms we go to great lengths. With each moment His love we find. His love we find. Jesus' love, a guiding star in the night, leading us no matter where we are. With His mercy we're reborn. In His love our hearts adorn. In the chaos feels distant and cold. Jesus' love is a story untold. In every heartbeat, in every dream, He's the light that makes us gleam. His love's a river flowing strong. In His grace we all belong. Through the trials, through the peace, His release. In His love we find our ease. With His mercy we are free. His love is our guarantee. His love is our guarantee. In every struggle, He's our guide. He's our guide. Jesus' love, a beacon so bright, leading us through the darkest night. In His arms we are reborn. In His love our hearts are warm. In the quiet of the evening sky, Jesus' love is always nigh. In every moment, through every test, He's our rest. In His love we are blessed. Every heartbeat sings His praise. In His love we find our ways. In the chaos, in the calm, He's our song. In His love we find our bond. Through the journey His love we trace. He's the light of endless grace. He's the light of endless grace. With each day, His love we find. His love we find. Jesus' love, a beat divine, guiding hearts with a love so fine. In His grace we find our home. In His love we're never alone. With His mercy we are free. His love is our guarantee. His love is our guarantee. In every struggle, He's our guide.
In the dawn of every new day, Jesus' love lights our way. Through the struggles and the fears, He's always near. In His grace we find our cheer. His love is river flowing deep. In His arms we find our peace. Through the laughter, through the tears, He's here, guiding us through all of the years. With His love our hearts are healed. In His grace we are revealed. In His grace we are revealed. Every step His light we see. His light we see. Jesus' love, our shining star, guiding us no matter where we are. In His presence we find our place. In His love we see His face. When the night seems long and cold, Jesus' love is a story told. In every heartbeat, in every song, He makes us strong. In His love we all belong. Every heartbeat, every sigh, in His love we touch the sky. In the silence and the storm, He keeps us warm. He's the light that's been our charm. In His love our souls unite. In His grace we find the light. In His grace we find the light. With each breath His love we chase. His love we chase. Jesus' love, a guiding flame, forever in His holy name. In His grace
Verwend eindverwantschelen voor neer. Journey on.
In the morning when the light breaks through, Jesus' love is ever new. Through the darkness and the day, He lights the way. His love is our guiding ray. His love's a treasure, pure and true. In His grace we're made anew. In the quiet and the storm, He keeps us warm. He's the refuge where we form. With His love we find our strength. He's our comfort at great lengths. He's our comfort at great lengths. In every trial His grace we see. His grace we see. Jesus' love, a river flowing wide, filling hearts with joy and pride. In His arms we find our song. In His love we all belong. When the road is rough and long, Jesus' love is our song. In every tear and every smile, He makes it worthwhile. His love walks with us every mile. Every moment, every breath, in His love we conquer death. In the calm and in the fray, He lights the way. He's the strength that guides our day. With His grace our souls are free. He's the heart of eternity. He's the heart of eternity. In each heartbeat His love we trace. His love we trace. Jesus' love, a beacon high, leading us through the sky. In His grace we find our home. In His love we are not alone. With His presence all fear cease. Jesus' love brings us peace. With hearts renewed we journey on. In His love we found our song. In the shadow of the olive trees, John the beloved found his peace. By the waters, close to the shore, Jesus' friend, his heart was open evermore. At the Last Supper he reclined. Jesus' love was intertwined. With a whisper, with a touch, He loved so much. In His heart a love so clutch. With a heart so true and kind, He was close in love entwined. In love entwined. Through the trials, through the years, in His eyes no more fears. John saw the glory, pure and bright. Glory bright. Walking with Jesus in the light. In His writings, love is shown. Love is shown. In His heart is overblown. On the Isle of Patmos in the night, revelation came with a holy light. Visions of the future and the end, Jesus' friend. In his faith he did transcend. At the Last Supper he reclined. Jesus' love was the theme. In the letters, in the grace, he found his place. In his love he found his space. With each chapter, with each page, John's faith was all the rage. John's faith was all the rage. In every moment, love displayed. John's love, a guiding star, leading us from near and far. In his message, grace we find, grace we find. In his love we're intertwined. In his journey we can see love so free. How Jesus' love set him free. With hearts renewed, we follow on, follow on. In his faith we found our song. John's love, a guiding star, leading us from near and far. In his message, grace we find, grace we find. In his love we're intertwined. In his journey we can see love so free. How Jesus' love set him free. With hearts renewed we follow on, follow on. In his faith we found our song.
When the world feels heavy and dim, the path seems hard to find, there's a light that leads us through, a love that's always kind. In the darkest night we find a promise of a guiding light. Through the troubles and the pain, hope remains and love sustains. In the trials that we face, grace is there to embrace. With each step we find our way in the light of a new day. When we're weary and we fall, there's a strength to lift us all. In our weakness we are strong. Love and grace will carry on. When the world feels heavy and dim, and the path seems hard to find, there's a light that leads us through, a love that's always kind. In the darkest night we find a promise of a guiding light. Through the troubles and the pain, hope remains and love sustains. In the trials that we face, grace is there to embrace. With each step we find our way in the light of a new day. When we're weary and we fall, there's a strength to lift us all. In our weakness we are strong. Love and grace will carry on. When we're weary and we fall, there's a strength to lift us all. In our weakness we are strong. Love and grace will carry on. When we're weary and we fall, there's a strength to lift us all. In our weakness we are strong. Love and grace will carry on. When the journey feels too long and our spirits start to fade, there's a promise of renewal in the peace that He has made. Every burden, every tear finds
its place in a gentle care. In the silence and the storm, we are held, we are reborn. Through the shadows, through the night, there's a love that's shining bright. With each breath we find our grace, in the warmth of a loving embrace. When the road seems lost and cold, there's a truth we can behold. In the moments of despair, hope and love are always there. In the calm and in the strife, we are guided to new life. With hearts renewed, we journey on. In the love are always there. To love our neighbor as ourselves, a call that echoes through the ages. In every heart a love that grows, guiding us through life's pages. In the quiet and the din, love's the place where we begin. Every soul a reflection true, in the grace we find anew. With each act of kindness, each embrace, love transforms the human race. In every gesture, every day, love shows us the way. Love your neighbor, love your friend, share your love. Let compassion never end. In our hearts, love takes its place, find its place, reflecting His amazing grace.
is the thread that holds us tight, a bond so pure, a guiding light. In every heart it finds a place, gains its grace. In its warmth we find our space, in the chaos and the calm. Love's the song, the soothing balm. When we stumble, when we stray, love will stay. It will guide us on our way. In every gesture, in every word, love's the truth that's always heard. Through the storm and through the gray, love's embrace brings us to a sacred place. Above all, love's the perfect times us close, lifting us up to the sky. In its strength we find our ground, our ground. In its grace we're truly found. When the night feels long and cold, love's the story that's been told. In each heart, in every soul, love makes whole. It's the truth we all extol. Every day, in every way, love will light our path and stay. In the quiet and the roar, love restores, guides us to our core. In every moment, in every test, love's the answer that we bless. Through the joy and through the pain, love remains. In its light we are sustained. Above all, love's the perfect times us close, lifting us up to the sky. In its strength we find our ground, our ground. In its grace we're truly found. In the calm and in the storm, love's the guide that keeps us warm. With hearts renewed we journey on. In love we found our song. In the calm and in the storm, love's the guide that keeps us warm. With hearts renewed we journey on. In love we found our song.